What's up, my friends? We are here, not exactly on the eve of SCG Indy, but it's coming, and it's coming quick. New standard. I'm excited. You're excited. Everyone's excited. Super excited. My camera's askew. There we go. Don't worry. There wasn't an earthquake. The whole room hasn't been shaken. It's just a askew camera. But we're playing some new standard. We're playing an Abzan deck that I worked on Arena, part of my Bronze to Mythic series, and I think the deck's actually really good. So now we're playing it with a full sideboard, and we're playing it on Magic Online. Why are we playing on Magic Online? Well, there isn't really a good way to practice on Arena right now. The only ranked ladder is Best of 1, and Best of 1 Magic is significantly different than Best of 3 Magic, and then the Best of 3 option is like the little leagues on Arena. But the problem is that those aren't very competitive. The players playing those are usually just grinding out to try and get some new cards and build their collections and stuff. So, as far as tournament prep goes, Magic Online is still going to be it for now until the ranked Best of 3 ladder comes out. So, we're back on Magic Online, and, we're getting ourselves a little warm. Most of the Abzan deck you've seen before. Explore Package, Jadelight, Branchwalker, and Wildgrowth Walker. We got Growth Chamber Guardian, one of the best cards in the new set. It's our 2-drop card advantage engine. We got what I think are some of the best cards in the format in Mortify and Knight of Autumn, because I think killing enchantments is really, really important in this format. Little Angel Package in Shalai and Lyra Dawnbringer, which are obscenely good against the aggro decks. We have Little Grind as well. Ajani, fantastic with Growth Chamber Guardian. Really good at regrowing Growth Chamber Guardian as well as regrowing Wildgrowth Walker and building a good board. Vivien Reid, of course, is great. And Finality, part of the splash as well. This card's really, really good. Sideboard's got the usual stuff, Duresses, extra Knight of Autumns. Got a few cool ones here. 3 Adanto Vanguard for the control and combo matchups when you want to board out your Wildgrowth Walkers and just have a more sticky early threat. Eldest Reborn for grinding matchups. Duress, of course. Ethereal Absolution, cool card against like the small creature decks. Vraska and Spyglass for Teferi. Karn. Want to have a few extra sticky threats on the board. That's the deck. Let's battle. Abzan. You can see Magic Online is not exactly as populated as it usually is, but it's okay. There's enough players to get games, so. And like I said, for now, it seems like the only realistic way to practice for a tournament.
I appreciate that you were playing the best film score of all time. Just like how Transatlanticism is the best Death Cab album of all time.
27 months, mostly lost. Maybe in 27 months you'll realize that you're wrong. It's plans. But Lord of the Rings is great. So, cool stuff. What's up, my friend? Colonel! You've subbed before. That name's familiar. What's up, my friend? Welcome back. Reclamation decks are good. Our primary plan against them is to use Mortify and Knight of Autumn. If you destroy their enchantments, they're not actually that good. Killing Search for Escanta or Reclamation, or if they're playing the Gate version, killing Guild Summit's pretty important too. So. Alright, I had no problem finding a game last night. I played an entire 2 leagues last night. Off stream. Talk about practice? You talk about practice? Practice? Not a game. A practice. You all talking about practice. Obviously. Alright, well, let's load the deck up so you can see it while we're waiting. You talking about Magic Online practice? What was I playing off stream? Don't you worry about it. Alright, I played 1 league with this deck. Alright then, keep your secrets. Nicole and I watched Fellowship of the Ring a night ago.
Have fun in Indy, bro. Good luck.
Thanks, Bab. Appreciate that. 2 months in a row resub. Thank you so much. That's an important month. Month number 2. God damn it. All right. All right, Mountain Master 13. Opponent also mulligans to 6. That's good for us. Forest, we are on the play. Yeah, we're going to want that. Can't cast Llanowar Elf on turn 2, but this allows us to cast a Branchwalker on 2. Or we could play an Elf Chapel tapped. We'll see what they do. Breeding Pool. Alright. I honestly don't mind just playing Llanowar Elf here and playing the Chapel. Because you can't play Chapel untapped if we need to mortify something, so... Rakdos Burn. I don't think I'd make any changes at the moment. I've worked on it since the video. So, once again, folks, you can always type in !deck to view the deck list. It's also on the overlay, courtesy of Stream Decker. Wildgrowth Walker is the card I believe you're referring to, Conflux. This card's really, really good. Like, this card's busted. And they bend it. Good. This is the card that scares me when I'm playing the deck that I'm playing, because it goes over the top pretty well. Sunpetal Grove. Alright, well, we have Lyra. Not great. Seems like the Sultai decks are not a great matchup for us because they just do what we're trying to do better than us.
Thanks for the consistently great content, my man. Do you think that a 4-color mana base is reasonable in this standard for control?
My man, Magorian, 6 months in a row. Welcome back, my friend. Depends on exactly what you're trying to do. I think 4-color mana bases are possible in this format, yes. A lot of weird cards in this set. Cast down my Llanowar Elf? Sure. Like, this card is a cast trigger. Didn't know that. Light up a stage until your next turn. Didn't know that. A lot of unexpected little interactions. Okay. Finality's pretty sweet. We just go Lyra into Finality. World ending. Oh, it's like there's sirens in the background? God. Fine, getting back Krasis and Branchwalker. Awesome, Felix. Happy to have you on board. London Calling. Carnage Tyrant? Jeez. Yeah, opponent's deck seems really good against ours. I lost to a Sultai deck when I was playing last night as well. Lyra doesn't line up well against Sultai. Lyra lines up obviously very well against Mono Red and other aggro decks. Oh, you gotta have those old art lands, you know? Carnage Tyrant on top, a Breeding Pool tapped. So the problem here is that they can just cast... They can cast Krasis or Tyrant next turn. Alright, so we're gonna mortify a Llanowar Elves and put them off a turn. So we cast Lyra and they cast Finality the turn after, assuming we draw a land. Obviously, mortifying this feels bad. With we're going to Finality, anyway, but they can't cast Carnage Tyrant next turn or we're dead. So, and we drew a land. Okay. So, we got a plan, we're sticking to it, and their hand is Krasis, Carnage Tyrant, X. Hopefully they have no removal spell, and we make our Lyra big, and we kill them. This looks like our removal spell. Nope, it's Krasis. Okay. So, this is fun. So if I attack and they block, we first strike. So I can attack safely and then Finality. So 7/7 Baneslayer Angel is pretty sweet. They have a Carnage Tyrant in their hand. Obviously, they have removal spells. I mean, they have Cast Down. They could have Assassin's Trophy, Chupacabra, a bunch of stuff. Hopefully, our Angel just goes coast to coast here. We can sideboard for game 2 because our alright, they bin to Contempt, and they hit a Forest. Okay. Okay. Branchwalker. One more turn. Why Finality after combat? Because it shrinks the creature. I would only attack for 3. Nicole, shouldn't you be at work? Did you burn the bar down again? Nicole got sent home from yesterday from work because the bar flooded. And I'm not entirely convinced it wasn't Nicole who did it on purpose. Mortify on top. I mean, hey, I'm going to bottom that. I just want a threat of some kind. Or not bottom it, bin it, whatever. Alright, no removal spell, please. Playing Detection Tower in your 3-color deck is very difficult. And honestly, Carnage Tyrant is not even a factor in a new format, I don't think. Work sucks. I know. Alright, so they draw a card. This card's so good. I think Llanowar Elves into Krasis is going to be a pretty big part of the format going forward. Alright, so that's not a bad draw. That protects our Lyra. That feels pretty good, actually. Alright, we're going to leave Branchwalker behind. In case they have like an Edict effect or something. And is there a reason to play the land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not really. I guess if we hit like a explore creature into a land, probably just gonna pump next turn though. So, just play a stupid land, whatever. I am not a Blink-182 fan. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know where you got that from. Nicole's working a full shift today. God. Lazy Nicole. A chupacab. Alright, well. That is an isolated chapel. Alright, I mean, we're basically just all in here. If they're at 1, and if they draw a way to kill this Lyra, we probably can't win. We are 46, but... Krasis for 1, do you draw 0? Yes, Krasis is rounded down. When I first saw this card, I kind of just assumed it was blue-green XX. And I didn't realize it was a cast trigger. Didn't realize it was size to the X, and you draw half. I just, you know. I mean, they haven't conceded yet. Vivien's also a disaster. Find back Krasis. They can cast Krasis for 1. Ugh. So our opponent's deck is kind of like our deck. It just like seems to be much worse against aggro, but much better in like grindy matchups. Alright, so any removal spell, I guess. Ding. 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 I have not Mangorian. Moto, if you're sitting and welcome to the stream, it's honestly pretty hard to practice for a tournament on Arena right now because there isn't really a good play mode that's competitive. Obviously, the ladder is best of 1, which is not good tournament practice because it's a different format. And then the best of 3 options, which are in the leagues, are pretty non-competitive at the moment. Just a lot of players, all the players who are competitive are playing ranked. And it's the leagues are kind of just like players trying to grind out cards, like guild gates and mana bases. People have incomplete decks and stuff. We played it yesterday and like we went like 10-1, and just like our opponents did not play particularly well or have good decks. So I imagine the only players left on Magic Online are people who are grinding for tournaments. So it's really good practice. So we're practicing on Moto for now. Once Arena goes best of 3 in ranked, we can do that for the future. But for now, we'll do some practice on Magic Online. We got SCG Indy this weekend, first standard tournament of the format, and I couldn't be more excited. So, all right, we're going to want our Planeswalkers, stuff like that. Do we want to be aggressive with Adanto Vanguard? Because we probably need to kill our opponent. We are definitely a slight dog here, matchup-wise. Chupacabra obviously lines up very well against Lyra Dawnbringer. Probably want to cut our Lyra and our Shalais, honestly. And then, our Wildgrowth Walkers aren't very good either. And our Knight of Autumns aren't very good either. So let's bring in these. Eldest Reborn is just good value. It's just going to be a very grindy matchup. So let's just make sure we're killing stuff, getting value, killing stuff, getting value. I could see boarding in Absolution, maybe. Takali Honor Guard, that turns off our entire deck too. So, Knight of Autumn, not particularly good here. It's pretty cool. I'm cool with Shalai. And yeah, this is the new arena update. Looks great, right? I'll try this card. Sure. Duress doesn't seem very good. Their best card is Hydroid Krasis, so you can maybe bring like one or two if you wanted to like try and tag removal spells, but we're gonna keep. I think we're a dog in the matchup, and we draw any land in our first two draws, or an Explore Creature, or a Llanowar Elf.
Let's get this bread.
Let's get this bread. Nova, 10-month reset. Thank you. I'm gonna keep. So again, they're sort of just like a Sultai. We're both playing Golgari mid-range. We're just playing white, they're just playing blue. And blue seems better in the mirror. They could have like the Steamful Stroke and stuff too. Jeez. Okay, that's 2 non-lands in a row. Also no Explore Creatures, also no Llanowar Elves. So we're drawing to over half our deck twice. We missed twice. Now we're going to need it the third time. Shalai's not great in the mirror. It just dies to everything. We're probably dead here. Gotta draw this land. Huh. Tilt. Tilt. Yeah, we did. Can't miss a land drop in this matchup. Just can't let your opponent get ahead on board. Once they get ahead on board, start playing Planeswalkers and stuff, and you just fall super behind. Yeah, this also works too. Alright, you're probably just going to concede. Go to game 3. I'm fine with that. I mean, we missed like 3 or 4 turns in a row. It happens. Our hand was really good in the matchup. We're a dog. Totally fine with that. Just run it right back. Similar Abzan deck to earlier in the week, yes. Obviously, we have a sideboard now because we're playing best of 3, but pretty similar. Okay, drawing 2 Growth Chamber Guardians is a lot worse than drawing 1, but we're going to keep. Not a great hand, but plays. I do miss the squishy sounds from Growth Chamber Guardian, not going to lie. That's a good draw. Alright, well, this is fine. I'm pretty happy just adapting and attacking and taking my card advantage, putting a 4/4 in play. Works for me. Jadelight Ranger, sure. I prefer if this is a 3/2 or smaller. Works for me. Yeah, these things are ugly as sin. Okay. I'm pretty fine smashing here. I'm just playing double bear. Just looking to set up Vivien on a nice cluttered board. Start drawing cards. Gertrude Guardian's great. This deck's very good. I'm not sure I'm playing it. I have still a lot of work to do. You're definitely not there yet on deciding what to play. Alright, so I'm pretty happy playing Vivien here. I can trade off one of these. I'll keep the other one. If they kill it, it's fine. I have fine finality. I have other stuff going on. I'll just get Vivien in play and just start drawing cards and defending it. Just have finality in our hand too, so if they make a big push on the board, we have to just Wrath next turn. Temple Garden Branchwalker. I'm not big on Branchwalker, just take Temple Garden. I want to ensure the ability to finality next turn. Branchwalker is pretty mediocre. We have Jadelight next turn if we really want to be making board impacting plays. It's so quiet, I know. Shh, we're playing Magic. Alright, I like one block here. Nope, not an activation. Keep Vivien at 3 is fine. They play... Honestly, they play anything. It's fine. Good Rakdos deck list for Arena? Yeah, check out my article on CoolStuffInc.com. CoolStuffInc.com? Are you serious? The best place to go for all your gaming needs? That's right, CoolStuffInc.com. Check it out. I did a video on... Where is it? Rakdos Burn. It's on here somewhere. There it is. Rakdos Spectacle Burn. I'll put the link in chat for you. Deck is great. Alright, this block is fun. Vivien goes to a nice save 4. We still have a Chamber Guardian in play. They play multiple creatures here. We can Wrath. Their own Vivien. That's fine. You get to attack their Vivien for 4. It's a pretty solid attack. They got another Chupacabra. Jeez. Alright, we get the double Jadelight. Alright, I mean, I guess we're going to not double Jadelight. We'll play something else, but... What kind of sleeves do I use? No, the new cards are much better than Sword Point Diplomacy. Chapel Jadelight. I could attack for 2 and just double Jadelight. They're going to Chupacabra next turn, which kind of sucks. I would like to get a 3 toughness creature in play, so when I Wrath... They're also like at 12. It's not that bad. I think I just take the Jadelight. I might just go double Jadelight here. Just put as much stuff in play as possible. Attacking Vivien down to 2 is pretty good, though. Alright, let's cast Jadelight and see what happens. Let's get a little more information. I guess that makes our shuffle bad. That's bad. Graveyard. Alright, these cards suck anyway. So we have a 4-3. That's pretty good. They're going to Chupacabra one of them. Yeah, I think we just attack for 2 and build our board. Makes it easier to attack next turn. Actually, I don't know. This is tough, honestly. Yeah, I think I just make this bigger. Get our last Guardian. Attack Vivien. They get to choop this, attack Vivien for 2, which is fine. And then we can always Finality, and then attack Vivien. I've seen the Abzan the black-white deck splashing green. That looks terrible. Most of the 5-0 lists look pretty bad, in my opinion. The problem, yeah, they have Krasis. The problem is they just have Krasis in their deck, and we don't. So like they have this bigger trump. They can tempt in my Vivien. Yeah, we're boned. They're still playing Wildgrowth Walker? That's really weird. Alright. That's pretty good. Okay. So we attack Vivien. If they block with both, we get to Eldest Reborn them. That's kind of gas. And have a board. Yeah, alright. I think they jump here. Krasis is so good. Krasis is so good. No, they're letting it go. Okay. Interesting. So we could, in Finality to kill these is pretty big. The thing is, if we Finality now, they probably just choop our big creature, which sucks. I'm trying to set up Eldest Reborn if we can. They're at 14. I guess we're just gonna play stuff. Just keep trying to attack them, honestly. It's not ideal, but sure. That's pretty good. They have their own Finality. We at least play Vivien post Finality, and we have Eldest Reborn to follow up as well. So they're at 14. Like, we do have four power creatures in play, but they can't block effectively at the moment. So the card Gruesome Menagerie is not a very good Magic card. It's not consistent enough. It's too hard to make it consistently good. Too many times you want to cast it on turn 5, only have 2 creatures in the graveyard of the variable types. So it's just not great. This is pretty good. The second Wildgrowth Walker is pretty shitty for us. Now all of our creatures are outclassed. They just played Watery Grave tapped. So their hand is still Chupacabra, Krasis, Breeding Pool, Find. Good lord. So we could attack with everything. I mean, they have to block pretty dumb to fall into Finality. Deputy of Detention is very bad. So we attack and they don't block the way we want them to block. Like, they don't block with both Wildgrowth Walkers. It's just like a really, really obvious attack if we attack. It's very obvious we have Finality. I don't know a lot of ways to kill these walkers. This kind of sucks. Alright, we'll just play Vivien, I guess. The problem is they're just building up to a huge Krasis and we just can't win. But yeah, Light Up a Stage is absurd. It's also much easier to use. Alright. I guess we'll just keep playing stuff and try and dissuade them from thinking we have Finality. Suppose they also have Finality, so they could just cast Finality. And we keep 2 creatures. That's bad, actually. They have a Carnage Tyrant, too? Oh, my God. Yeah, we just can't win. They're just much better suited for the mirror than we are. I think they're much worse against mono-red aggro and other decks, but they're much, much better against us. I feel like our opponent's deck is like going to be one of the baseline decks of the format on this weekend. Jesus. Next turn, we just cast Finality. And they attack Vivien with Carnage Tyrant. They have 3 creatures left over. Yeah, we should have killed the Wildgrowth Walker, probably. Ugh. This is gross. Problem is, every turn that goes by, they haven't cast this. This just gets better and better for them. I'm going to try something. I'm going to make it look like we have a Wrath of God. I guess. I don't know. We're just making crazy plays here. Hopefully they block wrong. We'll cast Finality. Because right now we're in bad shape. We're not going to win this game if this game goes longer. We'll just try and make him make a mistake or something. Their hand is Krasis, Chupacabra, Find. Thanks for following, everyone. If you haven't followed, just hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Carnage Tyrant isn't that great in the format and in general. We got some blocks. Not all the blocks we wanted, but we got some blocks. So we kill Stuff. It's an interesting block here. So now we're casting Finality to kill 1 Wildgrowth Walker and give us a 6/6 Growth Chamber Guardian, which feels awful. But if we draw a Mortify, it actually turns on Eldest Reborn. I think this is like a reasonable setup here. It gives us outs for sure. Search? Nope. All out. So if we draw a Mortify, we can go Mortify Eldest Reborn. Then actually, they're gonna have Chupacabra too. Ugh. Should we buy back some creatures? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, they had that. We knew they had that. Yeah, we need to kill this too. Yeah, it's just too much to get through. They have Finality too. They were going to kill all of our crap anyway, so. The problem is they still have this Hydroid Krasis in their hand, so we just can't win. Like. Yeah. Their deck is much better suited for the mirror than we are. New sub by Chris from Albuquerque. Playing since Alara. Favorite card, a Consecrated Sphinx. Favorite deck, blue-white control, modern, puppy named Karn. So yeah, I've lost now 3 times with this deck, and twice it's been to the Sultai deck. In 2 leagues so far. The Battle of Lyra versus Hydroid Krasis. Hydroid Krasis wins. Sephiroth? What's that? God, these hands so bad. Alright, we're going to keep. Let's just draw a land. Again, similar to last game. Urza 4/3 Angels, medium at best. God damn it. Incubation Druid. God, we just never hit. Alright. Well, it's pretty bad. It's happened to me last night too. Like all the hands I drew were so bad. Maybe the arena like hand maker better thing in best of one is like skewing my perception of what a good hand is. Like we're playing on Magic Online because Arena is not good for testing right now. The best of 3 options on Arena are not very competitive. I mean, if they have like Frilled Mystic here or something, then whatever. There's not much you can do about it. Maybe we should actually play both Branchwalkers. Yeah, I think I like that better than playing Jadelight because we can have a better turn the following turn. It's also better against Counterspell if they have it. I don't know if they do or not, but... Llanowar Elves in the graveyard. Alright, so it's not great, but we're here. We're playing. We're in the game. They're also a Hydroid Krasis deck, so that card's good against us. This feels like... Feels like another counterspell. You have 2 cards in hand. I kind of want to play Shalai as bait. I think Jadelight's much more important. Making land drops for Finality is really important. Because our goal here is just to Finality the crap out of them. I'm going to play Shalai. I think they'll counter it if they have a Mystic. Cool. Jadelight's much more important than Shalai is, so... So ideally we draw a land next turn, and we Jadelight, and find another land drop, and get set up for our Finality. I know, manually tapping lands, right? What year is it? Is it 2003? Adapt, adapt, adapt. Okay. I'm happy with how we played this game so far. So long as they don't play another frilled, they have another frilled Mystic for our Finality, I think we're actually in pretty good shape this game. Wildgrowth Walker is going to the graveyard. Wildgrowth Walker is going to the graveyard. No lands, unfortunately. Really got to make some land drops here. Ah, crap. We just can't beat this card. This card is really, really dumb. Now we drive a land. Okay. How do we win this game? We need to cast... I mean, they have to have not drawn a Mystic. We need to cast Finality. And we need to draw a Mortify or a Vivien for this thing. This card is just the stupidest. It's also a cast trigger. That's the part that I don't get. Like, why is it a cast trigger? Is this an Eldrazi? Does it have tentacles? I mean, I guess it kind of has tentacles. Like, that's the part that really gets me. I just don't understand why this card has to be a cast trigger. It just doesn't make any sense to me. All right. We're going to want... Lyra is better here. They have less answers to it. Thanks, Hedges. Mardu seems good, yeah. Why is this microphone so in the way?
Nintendo Chalmers?
I mean, Ramp's supposed to be unfavored versus control. That's kind of how Magic works, you know? Counter spells are good against Ramp spells, right? Alright, this is fine. Llanowar. Wildgrowth Walker. Alright.
What the hell is that?
Thanks for following, everyone. If you haven't followed, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. I think this card's really bad. I mean, obviously, this is a pretty insane draw, but I still think this card's pretty bad. Vraska. Probably gonna lose to it. Yes, I know, but... put that in the bin. Draw another land. Love it. think it sort of just comes down to like how just killing Llanowar Elves. Takalo Honor Guard doesn't stop Krasis. It's a cast trigger. That's the problem. You folks tuning in, welcome to the stream. We're playing on Magic Online because there's no good way to play competitive Magic on Arena right now. Best of 3. We're practicing for a tournament, and right now on Arena, the ladder's best of 1 and the best of 3 like leagues are not very competitive. So we got to practice. We're getting browned. So. I mean, I don't think we can realistically win. Pretty good hand from our opponent.
Hey Flash, wanna hear a joke?
Thanks for following, everyone. Y'all great. So this is everyone being put on notice. Hydroid Krasis is the level 0, I think, of the standard format. What do they get? They get another Growth Chamber Guardian? So they're going to give this thing flying, sure. I mean, that's fine. Branchwalker. So, I mean, we can like Vraska. I mean, we can like make some attacks here and stuff. Like, and they can pump this Growth Chamber Guardian to a 4/4. Dick, 17-month resub. You awesome, my friend. Welcome back. New sub, Esoteric Chief. What's up, my friend? Welcome. Yeah, Vraska seems pretty bad here. Basically everything seems bad. I guess we want that. It's like not even particularly good. I'm gonna shuffle now. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have Growth Chamber Guardian first. God damn it. Whatever. So they're at 7. Now they're playing defense. And we're playing Lyra. Alright, this is like okay. We have Lyra and Pump. It's fine. I don't know if we get good attacks at the moment. Vraska's not really doing much, honestly. Yes, Growth Chamber Guardian's totally busted. If you read my article a while back, I called it the best card in the set. Hydroid Krasis. I guess they have a stupid card. Alright, that's fine. I guess that was kind of obvious. Because they didn't attack. I figured they just wanted to use the temple on defense, but probably just try and race us otherwise. That was pretty obvious. Alright, so they're tapped. We get to make some attacks here. That was a good draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're gonna mortify the Guardian when they pump it. That's pretty good. So let's just get in with our 4/4s. Just our Guardians versus their Guardians. Guardian pump mortify. Yeah, this is not great, but they only have 4 mana. They can't adapt, right? Yeah, that's right. They're out of Guardians now, right? Yes, they're out of Guardians. We have 1 Guardian left. And we're going to just... I guess they can't do any response, so let's just say go. I should have. Nah. Alright, so they're going for this. They drew the counterspell. They tapped differently. They only have they have blue. If they drew a Frilled Mystic, we're dead. But we had to make them try and go for it here, so I'm fine with them drawing Frilled Mystic. Them tapping all of our lands and tapping their biggest creature is obviously good for us. Yes, we need to kill them before they draw Krasis, because once they draw Krasis, we're going to lose. They are at 7. You know, we have a 4/4. Suppose they have a 3/5, which kind of sucks. We can just kill it with the Vraska if we have to. They also have the ability to give things flying, which is reasonable. Shalai is pretty good. We're 2 mana short of pumping it. So if we Vraska minus and draw a land. Alright, let's they're at 7. We can make some pretty good attacks here by playing Vraska. We just kill the Incubation Druid, and then we attack with all of our creatures. They have to make some blocks. To survive. So long as they don't draw a Krasis, you know, like it just basically, will they draw Krasis in the next 2 turns? Yes or no? If they do, we probably can't win. All right, we won. Seems like a hard matchup, but we won. Maybe we want some Knight of Autumns to kill Adonis Climb. Climb's not even like that good. Maybe the Absolutions. This card seems pretty good. I don't know. Maybe trying to go long against them is just stupid. Maybe I should just try and be aggressive. Thanks, Richard. It's interesting. We're also on the draw now, so Vraska didn't seem great that game. Maybe we should bring in the Vanguards. Just try and get aggressive. I don't think we can win a long game against them. So, actually now that we're on the draw, maybe we just bring the Vanguards, try and punish them. Just try and kill them. Maybe cut the fine too, and just go super wide and attack. We can even bring in both Knight of Autumn, just cut the fines completely. But fine's pretty good. I don't think we'll be finalitying that much, but alright, let's try this. Spyglass? No. Climb, as you saw in that game, climb did not matter. Okay, this hand is much better than our previous hands. So, we got turn 3 Lyra or Vivien. They have a Llanowar Elf. We have another Mortify. Esoteric Chef, new sub. I'll do that in 1 second. Let's just Branchwalker here and try and find a land. We did it. Eric from Vernon, British Columbia. Playing Magic for 8 years. Favorite card is Ghost Quarter. Favorite deck, anything Death and Taxes, but been on Amulet for a while. Puppy name is Gordon. He's a 170-pound Saint Bernard. Jeez. That is a monster of an animal. Alright. Adana's Climb is whatever. We're just going to jam. I have no idea what I'm playing this weekend. Not a clue. So they're going to let us mortify their Growth Chamber Guardian. That is very, very nice of them. Mortify, petrified, stupefied. We didn't draw a land. That sucks. Okay. So we are... I guess it's just Adanto Vanguard. Kind of stinks, but... I do want to cast Jadelight Ranger. Let's see what they do. Just taking it. I want to kill the Guardian in response to them pumping it. But I also want to keep building my board. But once they pump it, it's a 4/4, and they have a bunch of big creatures and stuff. And they can target it again next turn. Let me just say go. Alright. They made the wise play of not pumping it, because our play was pretty obvious. Okay. So now we mortify it, and they pump it in response. I think that's fine, actually. Bab! Matt from Arizona playing Magic Since Judgment. Favorite card, Icy. Favorite deck, 8-Rack. What's up, Matt? So I think this is fine. Like, at the end of this, they're going to have a bear, and we're going to attack for a lot. And we're also going to be playing our Vivien Reid, too. So... that's weird. They're not playing the bear? Okay, that's super sketchy. That feels like they've got something or other here. God, we just can't draw a land. Yeah, it's really sketch. Okay. They have like a disdainful stroke or something here. If it's a stroke, it's annoying. If it's in a gate, it's also annoying. Spell Pierce, also annoying. These all require us to play in different manners. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get to attack for 8 if it's a even if it's in a gate. I really want to cast Jadelight Ranger and try and find some lands, but attacking is also quite appealing. They're going to be able to untap, play Guardian, put a counter on it, play another Guardian. So they're going to have the ground gummed up pretty good next turn. I think I just make an attack for 5 and play Jadelight Ranger. Obviously, if they block, I'll pump. Don't think they're going to block. Okay. Yes, it is legal this weekend. If you want to play, you figure it out, you know? Land. Branchwalker and land. Must have a bot on the Branchwalker. We are not in Branchwalker territory at the moment. So, they have nothing. This is good. Another 3 power creature is good. Our Mortifies are good. No idea what I'm playing, folks. It's still Wednesday. You know, got 2 days left. Figure it out. Alright, possible Frilled Mystic. Nope. Just playing a bear. So they have 3/3/3/3, 2/2. So our attackers are all looking pretty good here. I am concerned with the card Disdainful Stroke. However, we don't have another black source. That sucks. We can adapt at least. Alright. Let's bash and see what they do. I do bring all my cards with me, that is true. I'm definitely concerned about a Disdainful Stroke. I'm pretty sure it's the card they have. So playing Vivien or Lyra is not a good idea. We have all we need to win on the board, I think. They have another Guardian. No. They're out of Guardians. We could Mortify the 3/3. That doesn't make our attacks any better, though. It means the Llanowar Elf can block the Branchwalker, and they take 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Alright, let's go for it. Just do it now. How do I obtain my cards? Money. I mean, obviously we share cards and borrow cards and stuff, but you know, I have credit with Star City and stuff, and this is the old Mortify. Alright, so we're just going to crank it. We deal 7 here. Get another Branchwalker, or not Branchwalker, whatever. Road Chamber Guardian. And they're at 3. And we have 2 large creatures. Pretty sure they've been holding Stroke. They have 2 mana up. They had a Llanowar Elf also. Yeah, I mean, we all, like, share cards and stuff. Not share cards, but, like, you know, obviously I know a lot of Magic players, and we'll all, you know, oh, I need 4 of this, oh, I need 4 of that. We'll all work together and stuff. But Llanowar. Okay. So they still have Frilled Mystic up. And they have a 4/4 now, which is fine. And they have a Winged Temple also, which is kind of annoying, I guess, but we can attack with our 4/4. Jadelight's also not bad. They have 3 cards in end. If I attack with a 4/4, they go to pump. I just Mortify it and play Jadelight Ranger. Try and Mortify it now. I'm concerned they have frilled, whatever it's called, the thingy. So I'm just gonna attack with the 4/4. Try and keep building our board. We are terrified if they have a Hydroid Krasis, but I'll pass. Sure, works for me. Wildgrowth Walker. Graveyard. Jadelight Ranger. I'm cool with that. Just another lethal creature. Sure. Maybe I should have played the Guardian. Alright, they have a Krasis here. This is actually really good. So the Mortified looks good here. They get to gain like 4 something life. Oshido would be nice. I decide on Friday. Like, honestly. For a new format, I think everyone just... I mean, I have the luxury of like, you know, a large collection and stuff, so I can just get the cards that I need when I need them. So I have the luxury of deciding on Friday night. It's usually when I decide for a new standard format. It's very, very rare you go into it and you're like, it's Wednesday, I'm ready to go, you know? At least for me. Ixalan's Binding. And in the darkness, bind them. So this is pretty dope. Nice Mortify. It's cute, obviously, we have a Jadelight on top of our deck, but that's fine. And now we just mortify that. They frilled Mystic it, and then we untap and cast a bomb and kill them. We played this game well. Alright, sure. It's also fine. Alright, I will attack with 2 lethal creatures. I think Domri sucks. Alright, still pretty sure they have the Stainful Stroke, so I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast Growth Chamber Guardian, actually. Just say go. Plays better against like a possible Wrath of God or something like that. Dan says, Andrew decided the morning of the Dallas Open he won when he started 2-0 in a league with Sultai and then didn't have time to finish it because he was obviously, you know, playing in the morning. All right, so Hydroid Krasis, sure. They go to 5. We just have Vivien Reid. If they play a land here, they have Stroke for our Vivien, but they're just dead to the creatures anyway. It doesn't even matter. You are dead. I hate to tell you, but you are dead. I think you played this game very well, not to toot my own horn. It doesn't matter. You're at 5, block 1, yeah, whatever. Would Repudiate Replicate? What does that card do? Thoughts on Golgari? I think that any splash is better than Golgari. You can splash white for what we're doing, splash Bant, you can be Sultai. I think being straight Golgari is just a mistake. Dan, I played against Andrew this morning. I browned him. Said he was playing on his laptop. He's still in like Singapore or something, right? He's playing on his laptop on bad internet. Dan, you have any idea what you're playing yet? Why are we on Moto? If you're just sitting here, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're playing on Moto because we're practicing for a tournament, and frankly, there isn't really a good way to do that on Arena yet. Ranked is best of 1, that's not a tournament format. And then the leagues, best of 3 leagues on Arena are not very competitive. So Goober! Everyone put your Goobers in chat. We're playing against Goober. Goober, of course, is a long-time stream subscriber. Goober has his own emote. He's that big of a part of the stream. God, we cannot draw an opening hand. Stifle? That's interesting. Doesn't seem very good, though. They still have a huge creature. Yeah, Krasis is definitely level 1. Krasis is obviously very, very good. There are your Goobers in chat. Alright, that's a mulligan. Alright, let's keep Wildgrowth Walker. Yeah, it's bottom that. I think, yeah, I mean the thing is that once best of 3 ladder is on Arena, it'll be very competitive, but right now, like, Arena is too weird at the moment, you know? And right now, the only people tolerating Magic Online are ones who are practicing for a tournament like I am. So I assume this is very good testing. That's my assumption. Johnny's very good. I'm going to assume Goober's playing some sort of hexproof deck. I'm trying to throw it out there. Okay. Well, let's just play our cards, I guess. Yeah, Dan, like, Dan, I don't know if you saw our round one, we played against, like, a Sultai Krasis deck. Just, like, Golgari mid-range splashing for Krasis. And it seems very good, but it just seems bad against red. Like, if you don't draw Wildgrowth Walker, like, it's playing Carnage Tyrants and Krasis, how'd you get wrecked? I don't know how good the red deck is, though, because, like, playing Arena best of one, you play against red every other round, but I have not seen it once in these leagues yet. So, I don't know how good it is. Is Magic Online free? No. No. It follows same pricing scheme as regular real-life Magic. You must purchase your cards. You can trade and buy and sell cards and stuff. Anything's better than straight Golgari. The question is, what do you splash? I'm gonna attack. I don't think I care about Ajani going to 1. Next turn I can play Lyra or Double Spell and pump them both. Yeah, the Golgari Splash Tempest Jin deck's pretty good. I've seen that. Oh god, I should have known he was playing an Aura. All right, maybe we've been Squires devotioned something. All right, well that sucks. I think my play was good against a normal opponent, but I should have realized Goober was playing Auras in his deck, so my Ajani was going to die there. All right, that was a really good draw. Let's just set up for Finality on Lyra. Esper seems cool. We draw a land next turn, we get the Finality and put a counter on Growth Chamber Guardian, which is pretty insane. We'll have 2 5/5s, get a card in our hand, kill all their stuff. Oh, please drop a land. Land. Untapped land. Untapped land. Sorry, Goober. I hate to do it to you, but I guess I want to attack first. Yeah, it's 5 or 1 and 1. Yeah, I just attack first. I do think Finality is great. Combo. Put a counter on my Growth Chamber Guardian. What's up? Ooh. Mesmerizing Benthid. Puts you 0-2 Frosty tokens in play, and it's got hexproof. Why white? Because Mortify is awesome. And Lyra is good against the red decks. What's up, Riz? Yes, also can't wait for ranked best of 3 on Arena. I mean, we're just slamming, I guess. Just bear, pump. Yeah. Frozen. I just say go. I mean, argument for just playing Branchwalker because like the 4/4 can't get through the mesmerizing whatever thing anyway. Growth Chamber Guardians is one of the best cards in the set. I wrote an article about it. On Sarah's Wings. Okay. I love me some Goober. Actually pretty good. Alright, well, we have Mortifies in the deck, our Night of Autumns, and all sorts of enchantment removal, so... That is a pretty real thing, though. A 5/6 Baneslayer Angel with Hexproof. Goober loves Bogles, yes. For those who don't know, Goober is a Bogle enthusiast. Alright, well... Top card, Jadelight Ranger. I'm just going to bin that. I'm just going to find some enchantment removal here. I'll just go super wide, I guess. Doesn't really do a ton, but... Yeah, I guess they just gain 5 life a turn. Mardu or Rakdos? I don't really know yet, guys. IOX! Thanks for the raid, appreciate it. We have Vivien's too. We have so much enchantment removal in our deck, it's actually unreal. So hopefully we draw some. Carnage Tyrant? Alright. I mean, if there's another Aura in our future, we could definitely lose this game. Alright, we're tapped. Show me... I don't know, Vivien? Two, 3, 2. Alright, I mean... I guess they can't have 2 on Sarah's Wings. It is legendary, so that is a significant downside to the card. Alright, it's just lifelink. It's not that big of a deal.
But never pay full price for late pizza.
I think Johnny's good. Johnny pumps your board. It's great with your 2-drops. Alright, so this is a pretty hefty block here. Boom. 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 More than that? Nah, that's good. I mean, now Explorer could just buy us time at least, so... Alright, it's not a bad trade. We traded 1/4 of our Growth Chamber Guardian for 2 cards. So, could be worse. They'll log with a 5/5? Yeah, that'd have been better. I'm stupid. Graveyard. Shalai? Sure. It's kind of like figuring that maybe there's a removal spell there or something, because the attacks seem kind of weird. It's like not a good trade, so maybe like there's a trick. But so I wanted to put the extra creature on it. That was my thought, but that's fine. All right. Shalai should be very good, so. Alright. Now I'm actually less excited about Shalai, but it's okay, I suppose. Thoughts on Frilled Mystic and Sultai? Probably hard to cast. there's a counterspell or anything here, we are in very large trouble. No? Okay. Uber Goose. What's up, Uber Goose? You can root for Goober. I'm rooting for Goober too, you know? I've played Goober a number of times on stream, and I've gotten the best of him, I think, every time. So, well, Nullhide is awkward because, like, you can't cast your non-creature spells. You gotta pay extra mana for them. So we get to pump once. It's still not big enough to block the thing.
Holy
Yeah, we're in, like, trouble here, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we can't kill the illusion, though, so... Double block? Oh, doesn't it have first strike? I thought it had first strike, too. I did not read this card fully. I thought it made it to a Baneslayer Angel. Okay. Well, that changes things. That's fine. Flying Vigilance and Lifelink. So no first strike. So we're in line for some blocks next turn, most likely. Also, we draw a Knight of Autumn. Nope, Wildgrowth Walker. Alright, so that's fine. Yeah, I think Angelic Destiny was the card I was thinking of. Oh, Goober had a horse. We just killed it with Finality. What's up, Fatal? I'll be at SCG Indy this weekend. New standard. I'm excited. You should be too. Oh yeah, that needs to be updated. Screw Magic Fest. Why do I want to go to a Magic Fest? You know? No, we're not going to use our Grow Charting abilities, thank you. Alright, so, I mean, it's not great, but it's a trade, and we gain some life, and we kill... It's a 3-for-1, technically. Probably should have blocked with that last turn. I just didn't realize the thing didn't have first strike. Oh, okay, now we're in pretty good shape. Ajani? I'd say pumping our whole team seems better than pumping part of our team. Can't have Settle. I think we're just slamming. They're at 45. Yeah, maybe we just, like, play Walker. And... I don't know, it's 4 cards in Goober's hand. I agree, it's a little interesting. Could have, like, the Azorius Charm card, maybe? They have Azorius Charm into Settle, it's really bad. Playing Moto is better practice. There's no good way to play best of 3 competitively on Arena right now. Alright. I think we're going to just Ajani, and we're not going to attack with the Shalai. Yes, if they have a way to remove Shalai, and they have Settle, so we're not going to attack with the Shalai, I don't think. So, power up here, and I guess here's fine. We can go here. 6 toughness, 6 toughness. Yeah, I mean, we could just buy it back next turn. I don't think we're in like a huge rush to make our things bigger. I think it's more so we're just gonna be playing around stuff at this point. Like, I'm not really scared of much. They have to go like Carnage Tyrant, Big Aura. I'm gonna be really scared, so let's play it super safe here. We'll leave Shalai back. Vraska? Which one? I think Little Vraska sucks, and I think Big Vraska is okay. We are playing 1 copy in the sideboard. Yeah, Baby Vraska sucks. Alright, just taking a million? Sure. I mean... I'm just going to play this thing. Goober's playing Wrath of Gods in their deck. They deserve it. We'll still have a Planeswalker anyway, so... I think Baby Vraska is just not very good. Doesn't kill enough relevant things. You don't want to stack your own stuff in the early game. It's just not good. You gotta have a lot of really foddery things to sacrifice. When you place during your main phase, lifelink until end of turn. Sure. Alright, that's interesting. I think we just jump with the Walker. We just get it back next turn if we want to. Alright, I mean, we're just going to pump a team again. It's act for a bajillion. They have a 5/5 now, so just pump up this and this. And we're going to Shalai again. Shalai can block pretty well. I don't think we really even care about any of this. Walker, yeah, whatever. Just pump this and this. And we're going to attack with everything. And we're going to Shalai, etc., etc. Again, we're going to leave. I guess they can't Azorius Charm settle us now. But I'm just concerned with it. They could have, like, Seal Away. I just feel like they've got 4 cards in their hand. I just don't feel like it's reasonable to risk Shalai at the moment. Once pumped, Shalai can block and save Ajani. Honestly, if Ajani dies, I don't really care that much. No, I don't want to use the abilities. We're all out. If only I could play 8 copies of Growth Chamber Guardian, you know? Alright, so I mean, they're at 13. We've whittled them down from 45. Right, this is definitely a time where you got to figure out how could you lose this game. Try to avoid that scenario if possible. Alright. I much prefer niche walkers to 5 mana, draw a card, kill a creature, ultimate walkers, just the same walker over and over and over again. Much rather have walkers like this that are more specific in what they do. They're good sometimes, not good universally. I think it's a much better design. Squire's Devotion, sure. Alright, so now we get to slam with everything and probably just kill them. 6. Do that. 8 toughness, 7 toughness, 7 toughness. Doesn't really matter. Just spread out the damage. I should put on Shalai probably. Whatever. Attack with everything. They block. They're gonna gain. They're eventually like 20 life. They block some things. I'm just gonna. Let's keep Shalai back again. In case they have Seal Away next turn or something. I don't even know. Whatever. Just F6. There you go. Back. Get some big boomers here. Some big boomers. Might have been lethal if I tag with Shalai too. I don't know. Whatever. We'll win next turn. That's the case. I mean, and they're going to lose everything here, so yeah, it just doesn't really matter. All right. So, Bant Bogles. Let's bring in Vraska, Eldest Reborns, Knight of Autumn. We're pretty well set up for this matchup. Not going to lie. We've got the Ajanis. We have 4 Mortify and 4 Knight of Autumn. Finality seems pretty good. We cut. All our cards seem good. Could cut Lyra. Lyra's pretty good too. Maybe the finalities just aren't good. That's true. I guess that thing makes tokens. It seems so good against Vine Mare. Also just good against like Carnage Tyrant. It's good against like you rebuy it. I'm bringing this card in. I don't want Duress, I don't think. If I felt like it was a bad matchup, I'd bring in Duress. Like if we didn't already have answers to auras. We just have like, you know, like... I'm just going to cut the... I guess we can cut... I don't even know. I don't know how to cut. Everything's too good. I'll just cut these, I guess. Sure. Our anti-enchantment deck against the enchantment deck. Yes, 2000. This is retro game day here on the Jim Davis stream. This is a DOS game from the year 1984. It's called Magic the Gathering Chandlar. I was going to play some Wolfenstein 3D. That was a good draw. Then I was going to play some Command and Conquer. Not Red Alert, the original Command and Conquer. And then I was going to play some Sylpheed. Some King's Quest. Anyone? These are the games that I played when I was very, very small. Sylpheed was dope. I gotta find Sylpheed. Hold on. There it is. Sylpheed. That's the box. That's what I had. Was the game popular? Ooh, wow. Perfect score. Game is sweet. Alright, anyway, Jadelight Ranger. Sure. Top. Our entire hand destroys enchantments. Sorry, Goober. Leisure Shoot Larry. My dad had that game, but I couldn't play that game when I was a kid. I wasn't allowed to. I played King's Quest, and my dad and my mom played Leisure Shoot Larry. Descent, didn't play that one. Night of Autumn. Link's Awakening, hell yeah, played that game. I had a Game Boy. Been that. Lando. Tax Keys. Super Mario RPG, didn't play that game. I love the Zelda games. I had an NES. I don't mean to brag, alright, but I can beat the original Legend of Zelda for Nintendo without getting the first sword. You know, it's dangerous to go alone, take this. I can beat it without getting that sword. What's up, Hoodie? How's it going, my friend? Welcome. Alright. Wildgrowth Walker. I mean, this is all pretty cool. Little tax keys. They could have that aura, I guess. That'd be annoying. Did I reach Mythic yet? Watch on YouTube and find out. New episodes are coming.
Excellent. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Sure. It's risky. Could just take the 4, but sure. We're just gonna play a Night of Autumn here, I think. Actually, they could play like a lifelink enchantment. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I'll just play the Night. Let's make sure we have lethal next turn. Gonna go land Wrath of God. That'd be dope. I'd respect that. I'd almost enjoy that. Yes, the next Bronze to Mythic series is going to be limited. That'll be probably after Indy. I have a lot of tournaments coming up. I have a tournament the next 3 weekends. I have SCG Indy this weekend, and then I have SCG Baltimore the following weekend, and then I have SCG Dallas the weekend after that. So it's a busy time period for me. But my next plan for Bronze to Mythic is to do a limited series with the new set, which is pretty fun. And then I want to do a best of 3 Bronze to Mythic as well. So I'll actually care about playing best of 3 ranked. Like, I haven't played Arena since I hit Mythic, so there's just no reason to. All right, so we attack. If we kill the vampire, they just die. Could have like dive down. Just attack, whatever. It is standard, then it is team, and then Dallas is standard, maybe? Yes, I'm looking forward to a limited series, too. I used to play tons of limited, like 4 drafts a day when I was younger, when I was playing on the Pro Tour and stuff, and limited actually mattered in my life. So, looking forward to regrowing those limited shops. I think my edge... Goober, you just killed yourself. Oh, no, you didn't. A vampire. I could kill a vampire and still play on dive down or something. Yeah, limit is great, though. Carney T. The Karate Kid. Good games, Goober. I'm sorry I'm playing the anti-enchantment deck against your Aura deck. And spacebar. Oh yeah, well I'm not gonna do Bronze to Mythic limited until it's actually the new set. I'm not playing M19 draft. It's 2019. All right, come on. Get some goobers in chat. Give Goober a hand. Right now we're playing Magic Online because there is no competitive way to practice for my best of 3 tournament this weekend. There is no way to play competitive best of 3 on Arena right now. The best of 3 like leagues are mostly just players trying to get new cards, and they're just not very competitive. So, Goober, no. Good games, Goober. Goober, I'm literally playing the anti-enchantment deck, Goober. I have 4 Mortify. Post-board, I had 4 Mortify, 4 Knight of Autumn, 2 Viviens, a Vraska, and 2 Eldest Reborns. You know? I gotta be your worst matchup, Goober. I gotta be your worst matchup. Sunset, good idea. Oh man, it would be Magic Online if my STR Const wasn't out of date. Alright, so we'll keep. Mardu Sacrifice did very, very well. It'll be up on YouTube pretty soon. Remember, folks, if you ever miss a stream, most of them go up on YouTube. So you can always check on the YouTube channel. Usually I post 1 video a day. I'm posting 2 videos a day during this release period because there's just so much content and so much cool new stuff. Oh, Shivan Fire? Alright. Mangorian, thanks for watching. Bow wap, bow wow 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 no 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 wow wow wap bow wow 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 no 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 brr brr brr. Oh come on, no second land. Are you serious? Blued Crypt, Knight of Autumn. That is not an Explorer creature. All right. Don't really know what my opponent's doing here. I'll play Growth Chamber Guardian. I'm gonna risk it. If they kill it, they kill it. I want to save Knight of Autumn for like possible Theater of Horrors, maybe. I don't know. This might be loosey-goosey. But we already have a good 5-drop, so waiting until turn 5 isn't even that good. And if we untap, it's just great. Alright. Alright. I assume if they had a rule spell, they would have used it on their turn. So I'm going to just pump. Hit me. I would respect it if they had a shock there. Grixis Dragons? Nyeh. Nyeh. I think the card Adonis Climb is not very good, but I think the core of those decks is good. I think people are going to think Adonis Climb is good for a while because of how good Hydroid Krasis is. And they're going to be winning because of Hydroid Krasis. Oh my god, we're getting junded! We played this deck on stream yesterday. It's pretty good, actually. Alright. So they killed some stuff. Thankfully, the Llanowar Elf doesn't matter. I mean, and we already replaced the Chamber Guardians. It's not even that bad. But if they have a Eldest Reborn here, maybe we just play the Grow Chamber Guardian. Try and soak up some more removal spells. Yeah, actually, I like that. I went 3-2 with this deck in a league last night, and we're currently 2-1 now. I am concerned with the card Hydroid Krasis. Alright, they've played an untapped land. They have a Siege Gang Commander. They had the Eldest Reborn. It's a good job not playing Lyra. I'm smart. Again, they take a 1/4 of my Growth Chamber Guardian, which is fine. They have 3 cards left. We're going to want to kill this Eldest Reborn. We have 1 Growth Chamber Guardian left. Take a hit. Want to be able to activate the Guardian. What's up, Benny? Thanks, my friend. We hit 30,000 followers yesterday. The followers are coming in so fast, I can't even keep up. Y'all are so awesome. Thank you guys so much. The stream has been growing at an exponential rate. It's not actually true. It's not exponential, but it's still very fast. And you guys are just awesome. Thank you guys so much for being so great. No, we're doing some Waka Waka. Well, I believe it is Slam Lyra time. If they have an answer, we'll Slam Lyra again. This deck's pretty good, my opponent's deck. Hydroid Krasis is busted. It's probably one of the best cards in the set. Hydroid Krasis is level 1 for this weekend. If you are unaware of Hydroid Krasis, you are going to lose. Okay. I'm going to jump here. And we'll just hope they don't have another copy of this card. Rhythm of the Wild is terrible. That card is unplayable. No, Hydroid Krasis is not a modern card. Rakdos Guildgate. Should play Cinder Barons. That's a big mistake. Ooh. That doesn't really help us that much. Finality. I get you. We're just Baneslayer and Prey here, I think. Yeah, we're just Baneslayer and Prey. They have 1 card left. They can kill the Baneslayer, but whatever. Other options just aren't good. Watch they play Cinder Barons, because Cinder Barons is dope. Same reason you play Snow-Covered Lands. Alright. That's not bad. Because it allows us to end step Mortify a Phoenix and then Or on their turn. It's actually really good. That was a really good draw. Okay, we gotta just say go here. Hopefully they go for the... Actually, doesn't kill us. Never mind. Ah, crap. Maybe I should have attacked. Probably not. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why would they make this attack? This looks incredibly bad. Unless they have lightning. Why would they attack with this, too? I don't get it. So you resolve first strike damage first. Yeah. Okay. Mortified, petrified, stupefied. This is some attack they got here. I don't know. If they have like a shock or something, they can kill my Lyra. But we're gonna kill everything else, so whatever. It's not like you killed someone. It's not like you drove a hateful spear into his side. I guess shock doesn't do it. It's got to be a lightning strike. Discard Stamping Ground. Well, Riz, you can just get your basic... Alright, that's fair. Riz has got it. Riz solved it. You're playing Direfleet Daredevil. You got to play your gate. So when you copy their explosive vegetation, you get to find the gate. It's fair. Alright, they have Daredevil from Mortify. Pretty lucky draw there, but I think we're in fine shape. We have 2 Guardians left. And an Ajani. Ajani, a Guardian. Guardian, Pump Guardian. Yeah, I think it's just Guardian, Pump Guardian. I want to have a 4/4. Play Ajani next turn. Alright, that's all of our Guardians. This card's very silly. Leftovers. I'm going to have some leftovers for lunch. Nicole made some delicious chicken and broccoli last night. Stir fry, gluten free. Go, Nicole. Well, that's 7. That's Branchwalker. So, let's play Branchwalker. I could have gotten back to Wildgrowth Walker, maybe. It might have been better. Alright, we'll bin that. I wanted to do this. And pump these and attack. They dead. They dead. They dead. They dead. They dead. They dead. Dead, 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 dead. Alright, so we beat getting Wrath of God. That was cool. Alright, so we're gonna want, what do we want here? They have we want some big hitters for sure. It's definitely gonna be a Rock'em Sock'em matchup. Knight of Autumn does not seem good. I would think I would like Eldest Reborn. I'm also interested in Ethereal Absolution and Vraska. I think I'm less interested in Ajani, Adversary of Tyrants, especially on the draw. We're a little soft to the card Rekindling Phoenix, but we have enough ways to like kill it and then re-kill it if we have to. Also, Absolution is very good there too. I'm gonna cut, I think, the Ajanis. I cut Llanowar Elves, actually. Yeah, I like that a lot. Just cut Llanowar Elves against their Chain Rollers. Bring in a Karn. And maybe a Duress. I think Gates is definitely possibly a real thing, yes. Yeah, I'll leave in one Knight of Autumn. It's Kind of like Theater of Horrors. I don't know if I want Duress. Duress is like being able to Duress an Eldest Reborn or a removal spell or a status statue or whatever seems pretty good. But yeah, you know what? Actually, I do want like a Duress or two. I should probably have Angrath on the board too, maybe something like that. Let's cut one Ajani on the draw. Ajani's pretty bad against the Phoenix. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I appreciate it. I know we're playing on DOS right now. It's not as pretty as Magic Arena is, but appreciate you guys hanging out. We're going to keep. Punt them all against the 6. Just keep our reasonable hand here. Good draw. Good draw. Good draw. Why is Ajani good? I mean, obviously it just pumps your team. Putting counters on your Growth Chamber Guardian allows you to search for more Growth Chamber Guardians, and then it allows you to reanimate your Growth Chamber Guardians and your Wildgrowth Walkers in the mid game, which is very important, as those cards are very important in certain matchups. It's also a sticky threat that's not wrathable or boltable. Okay, so they left the Dire Fleet Daredevils in. The thing I didn't like about this deck was the early drops kind of suck. You can't play Daredevil on 2, and Rix Mahdi on 2 is like okay, but not great. Would have preferred a 3-2 there. If we get Chain Whirled here, it's kind of annoying, but yeah, no, treasure map. Okay. That's ahead of our Vivien, which is annoying, but Walker's pretty good. I could buy a Walker here. No sound. I'll make the sound effects, all right? Ooh. That's the map. They bottoms. They didn't upkeep Scry. This deck came from my anti-red deck, but it's definitely much more than that. This is actually a very good deck, I think. Alright, so Rekindling Phoenix is good against us. That's a lot of lands. Now they're behind on their maps. We can kill it with Vivien, but that requires us to lose the Vivien, so we'll see what we do with that. Right now we're trying to Jadelight and get our Walker going. Mortify. Interesting. I think I want that. No upkeep Scry and tap land. Interesting. And staying in defense mode. Okay. That makes me pretty interested in Vivien Plus here. Let's just like keep the cards flowing. They have 2 cards left. Feeling pretty good at the moment. Once they have to kind of attack Vivien, that's pretty good for us. We can also set up a turn where we Vivien minus and Mortify the Phoenix or something, so. I'm really sassy. Oh, you were looking for this? I don't know what you said. I don't remember. Jadelight Ranger. Hello. 1 counter on map. They can flip it next turn. But that's okay. I should attack with the Jadelight and the Walker, because if they know I have Mortify, they just wouldn't have blocked. I guess we're going to be playing some defense here. The Wilds are my shield. Yeah, I should have attacked. That was really bad. Bad play, Jim. I was too busy trying to figure out what Vivien says in Arena to make the good play. Scry goes top. Alright, since they're not going to upkeep Scry. They Scryed top. Why would they upkeep stop? Alright, whatever. Any change here? I don't have any change. That's treasure. Alright, so Vivien takes a hit here. It's fine. Trying my best, right? Trying to make the arena experience come to Magic Online. Shalai's not bad. Let's plus first things first. We're gonna go in for a big attack, I think. Yuck. Okay. I mean, Jadelight Mortify. We could Mortify to keep the Phoenix at bay for a turn. Let's just. Actually, I want a Jadelight before I slam. All right, we're gonna. That's right. So we'll do that first. We just revealed this forest. Yeah, we're not gonna Shalai yet. We're gonna lose Vivien next turn. Just take it as a draw 2, gain 8. I'm pretty cool with that. Probably. We'll see. We'll see with that. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Marco, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. Vraska's dope. Top. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. We're practicing for SCG Indy. We're not playing on Arena because there really isn't a good competitive mode to play on Arena right now for best of 3. There's best of 3 like leagues, but frankly, they're not very competitive. As long as ladder is best of 1. All right, so we're gonna kill my Walker. That's fine. I with these. Also fine. Now we can, they're blocking too? Cool. So now I can Mortify the Rekindling Phoenix and then use Vraska to kill a token. Unsilent Ninja, yeah, we miss Burnsy a lot. I had to clean out his cage and stuff yesterday, and it was kind of sad. John misses him a lot. Nicole misses him a lot too. Yeah, best of 3 leagues on Arena are mostly, it feels like just players trying to build their collection. A lot of guild gates. Like, the decks are fine, but like the level of deck and play is not particularly high. It's not good practice for a tournament. Whereas I think the only people playing Magic Online are practicing for tournaments right now, because why else would you play Magic Online, you know? If I wasn't practicing, I would just play Arena. This is just much better, but... yeah, I mean, this game is just over. Mono blue relevant? Probably not. Alright, well, there's Vraska. There's Growth Chamber Guardian. Here's a nice big attack. Okay, the Eldest Reborn also. I should get Vraska in play. Could play Growth Chamber Guardian here off the treasure. Let's play around a card like Star of Extinction or something like that. Just make sure we don't lose something stupid. Jeez, Unsilent Ninja. That's unreal. Yeah, Burnsy pissed in the vet. Burnsy never pisses. Like, Burnsy was really good with, like, you know, he would never piss on you. He would very rarely poop on you. And when gerbils poop, it's like just dry little pellets, and it doesn't really matter. But Burnsy was really good about that. Vet was holding him, looking at him. He just pissed like a fountain. It was great. Good Burnsy. Burnsy passed away a few weeks ago. He had a tumor. The stream, we paid for a very expensive surgery for him, and the stream raised all the money for it after the fact, which was really cool. But the surgery was just too much for him. You know, he passed away a few days later. He was like 2.5, or, you know, and it was just too much for him. 3-color decks probably. Yeah, once best of 3 comes to the ladder, it'll be fine. So, all right, we're 3-1. Deck's good. Put your hearts in chat for Burnsy. Raise your hearts for Burnsy. Raise your hearts and your Jim D gerbils for Burnsy, all right? Karn's Tyrant is not good in the new format. The format's much, much faster. Piss on you, piss on you. NCS! New sub, what's your name, where you from? Welcome, my friend. Our opening hands have been pretty bad. Maybe I'm just used to Arena. Alright, it's fine. On the play, yeah, I don't want that. Want over Vraska Contempt? Because we can't cast it. We are lightly splashing black. We have 8 black sources in our deck. Maybe 9. Alright, another Bant deck probably. We got to draw a land here, folks. That was probably the worst draw in the deck. So we already have them. It's like drawing your second Squadron Hawk, you know? Adonis Climb, sure. Nice. I am a big fan of Night of Autumn in this format. I am not going to lie. Yes, more like Dark Selesnya. Hero of Precinct 1. You are dead, opponent. Thanks for playing. Darking, awesome, my friend. You're enjoying Bronze the Mythic. The last few episodes are in the queue. They'll be going up over the next few days. Every other day. I believe the last episode's on Monday. So, the finale of the series. Didn't draw land. That's fun. So, get to attack here. Killer Germ!
Deck Tech my week 1 standard 75, please.
We'll do that after this league, alright, my friend? Three Mortify split? Split with what? I was playing 3 Night, 3 Mortify. Mortify is just too important. Alright, so no blocks. They take a bunch of damage. You play a Jadelight Ranger. Like, I don't know how these Hadana Climb decks beat red. Like, we've been like beating them up, like with aggression, and we're not that aggressive, you know. All right, we're gonna draw a land next turn, but Jadelight's pretty good too. I'm just gonna bin it. I want to draw a land for Ajani. Whoa, we got an announcement for everyone. You all ready for this? Bam. BCW Supplies. That's right, your favorite supply company with your favorite sleeves. New sleeves coming out. I've used these sleeves personally, and they are awesome. The old sleeves were great. These fix all the little refinements that were not perfect about them and make them perfect. They're awesome. Check them out. Check out bcwsupplies.com. Check out the link. And you're going to want these sleeves. They are dope. They're a few bucks cheaper than the competition, and they are of a better quality. Check them out. Good luck, Lord Draken. They played Deputy of Detention. I think this card sucks. And Overgrown Tomb. Cool. So let's mush and yeah, it's fine. Just mush. And just kill it. Attack with Jadelight. Maybe let's play this untapped. Attack with Jadelight Ranger. See what they do.
Melvin.
It's 100. It's also 100 per pack now too, not 80. Pretty sure it's the same price point though. Will Dredge be affected? I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, they got a Chomsky. I'm just gonna kill this now. I'm not gonna let them like have some sort of protection spell or something like that. They have matte and gloss for the BCWs. Alright, so they hit the Growth Chamber Guardian again. We draw Wildgrowth Walker. Right. Should play this turn over again? Sure. Because I think any Fiend Hunter type card just sucks. Just not good. If there are removal spells being played in the format, they're just really, really bad. They just open you up to blowouts. They're not good. They're just bad. This is a 1/3. Doesn't do anything. It's just a very vulnerable detention sphere. Sure. Alright. Land? Okay. Now we get to pump up our Growth Chamber Guardian and our Knight of Autumn and get frisky. Get ourselves another one. Thank you very much. And these will get in. Matt and Gloss return to the front, yes. When's a good time to pick a deck? I mean, after the Pro Tour is the safest time, yes. But you'll get a pretty good idea of what decks are good this weekend in Indy. If you're playing Collect the Company, then Deputy is okay. But I still think it's a very specific tool for a very specific purpose. It's not a main deck card in Standard. Why do I want land? Because I needed a white land to cast Ajani. Alright, cool. Take that. Okay. So we beat this deck before. I feel like it's not a great matchup for us because Hydroid Krasis is so good, but we just like went pretty aggressive and killed them. It's kind of what happened in that game too. So we'll just keep doing that. Knight of Autumn's not particularly. Knight of Autumn does kill the Adonis climb, but climb kind of sucks anyway, so it's kind of fine. What else do we bring in? Ethereal Absolution is like... Yeah. Finality is okay. Kind of want Vraska. Let me keep 2 knights in. Just cut the fines. Leave an A knight. I think so. What I did last time, honestly. Yeah. I mean, Finality is really good against the Deputy. That's for sure. I just feel like we need to be more aggressive. I don't think we're going to win a long game against Hydroid Krasis. So we got to make sure all of our cards are working towards the proper end, and that end is to kill our opponent. So I don't think Finality serves that purpose. This is fine. Actually, I should have cut an Ajani for a second night, I think. Ajani's worse on a draw. I mean, this is the hand, I guess. Who's pumped for SCG Indy this weekend? Raise your hand in chat. And who am I going to see there? If I'm going to see you in Indy, put a Mission Destructoid in chat. Divest instead of Duress? I mean, Divest is pretty bad. I agree that finding a specific answer to Hydroid Krasis is a good idea, but I don't think Divest is it. I'd rather play Drill Bit than Divest. Grow Chamber Guardian. I mean, not the best hand for us. Walker. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. We can go Jadelight into Walker Branchwalker. I don't love it, but Incubation Druid. Need some lands here. Graveyard and a land. Alright, that's fine. And now we'll see what they do this turn with Frilled Mystic. They just say go or not. Okay, they're just gonna say go. Alright. I don't mind just offering up a Jadelight here then. Set up for Walker Jadelight next turn. Like, if I play Jadelight, they probably counter it. They're a little stuck on lands, too, so... Sure. And then as far as attacks go, I'm pretty fine slamming here. Sure. Our goal is to pressure them and kill them before they cast Hydroid Krasis. Them making a land drop sucks. Frilled Mystic plays pretty well with the adapt cards. Like if they ship again here, ugh. That's gross. Alright, I'm going to play the Wildgrowth Walker and see what they do. Alright, now I'm going to play a Branchwalker. It's good, it's not great. It's a little baity. Bait it out a little bit, see what happens. Okay. Gonna bend that. Make that a little bigger, gain some life. No attacks, they can just block and pump. So, alright. If they have a Krasis here, we're in big trouble, but there's not much we can do, honestly. We can shoot out of the sky. I feel like the card Shock is like really, really good against these decks. Like Incubation Druid, Growth Chamber Druid, Llanowar Elf decks, just play Shock. You know? Incubation. Basically Ancient Stirrings. Deputy of Detention. Sure. They are declining to use it. So... Adanto Vanguard. Vanguard's not great right now. If I played a Jadelight, would they counter it? Maybe. Hand sizes are over here. Here. Here, and here, and here, and here. Yeah, we're pretty far behind this game. Maybe we just cast Vivien. They counter it so bad. I'm going to cast Jadelight Ranger. I'd like this to resolve. Okay. Lyra Dawnbringer. I think I'm cool with Lyra. Also ensures our Jadelight's big. So now you have a 4/6. Still can't really attack. Adanto Vanguard not looking too great here. We're getting pretty wide though. So that's not bad. They can start playing Growth Chamber Guardians though, so I think his deck's very good. I'm just concerned with the matchup against the card Hydroid Krasis in particular, which I think is the level 1 card for this tournament coming up. If you can't beat Hydroid Krasis, you're going to lose very, very badly. Alright, this still feels like Frilled Mystic. Because now they actually have no good proactive play to make because they didn't play cards. They definitely have Frilled Mystic. So they have no good proactive play to make, though, if they don't Frilled Mystic. They can't, like, use the mana for anything else. But it's only getting worse. I'm going to cast Lyra here. This also allows us to attack, so... or kind of attack. Yeah, so this is fine. Would I trade Walker for some stuff? Probably not. I would trade Jadelight for some stuff. That's fine. I'd be trading Walker for like Growth Chamber Guardian, and that's it. It's not a good trade. This is fine though. Yeah, they for sure had Mystic there. But Vivien's more important anyway. So we'll just get the damn thing out of their hand. Because next turn they can cast Growth Chamber Guardian and still have mana up for Mystic and then have a positive play to make if we don't play into it. So Senpai, thanks for following, my friend. Oh god, they have Krasis. This card's so good. Alright, well, we can kill it. They just drew 2 cards. Alright, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I mean, we're basically tapped here. Alright. Like Sphinx's Revelation, Hydroid Krasis just snowballs really well. You know, the first one finds second one finds a third one, and the game ends. Lord Dragon, hope you use my promo code JIM10 when you order those BCW sleeves. Promo code JIM10 for 10% off your order. Unfortunately, there isn't really a good way to beat Krasis because you can't counter it. You can't really stop it. You can kill them. You can try and... yeah, it's a cast ability. It's really dumb. I don't know why it's... I found that out last night. I just don't understand why it's a cast trigger. I just don't get it. Sure, this is fine. I think Gates is playable, yes. I don't know what the deck is exactly, but I think there's a deck there for sure. Alright. Things you can't actually go over this card. That's a good draw. You might have a third counterspell, but not much we can do about that. Still no good attacks, really. Yes, it is. Angrath is good against Krasis. You can at least take it and smash him with it. I think our deck is better against aggro decks than Sultai and worse against mid-range decks. Yeah, I mean, we're just dead here. We built our deck to lose this game. You know, we have no finalities in our deck anymore. We're trying to win the aggro game, and they had a pretty good hand, so that's fine. We're on the play for the next game. I'm going to assume they have a counterspell for this, and then we'll concede. Okay. That's fine. This matchup does not seem great for us. Now we're on the play, though, so we're better off to get under them. Yeah, this is fine. And Johnny's better on the play. Yeah, I'm cool with all this. Maybe I still want... Nah, Johnny's pretty good. Maybe Vraska's just too expensive. Yeah, they screw Vraska. Put a knight in. We gotta stay low. Get low. Hero Precinct 1 is very good. Honor Guard doesn't do anything. Honor Guard stops when they come into play, not as they come into play or cast triggers. It also stops all the cards in our deck. So, God, it's a tilting hand. This hand would be great. All right, we're gonna keep. Just accept the fact that we're playing a Llanowar Elf on turn 2 here. Hand's still good. It is Llanowar Elf over Branchwalker, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're setting for Vivien on turn 4 here. It's pretty good. 2 lands. Okay, Sand's getting worse. That's pretty aggressive. I think that says to me that they have a Frilled Mystic. They just don't want me to cast the 5-drop this turn. Eternal Madness.
Trying to force an archetype that probably doesn't work. Anyway, take my money, Jim.
I'd be happy to take your money. 2 deck techs coming up. $10 deck techs. I'm doing deck techs after this league. $10. I'll give you a 5-minute live on the stream feedback on your deck. 5 minutes of expert level advice, probably, from me. $10. 2 deck techs on tap. I have time to do a bunch of them today because I don't have time for another league. So, give me money. All right. This is bad. They just definitely have Frilled Mystic next turn. We're just in a squeeze. We don't have many options. I think we're going to play a big knight here. I mean, Unmoored Ego is not a great solution. It is a solution. Yeah, just easy shocks they go. They just obviously have the card. That's fine. Walkers are rushing a really good draw. Gives me something to do that's not, that's threatening but not Vivien. Sure. We're gonna get one of these long drawn out games again, which is so bad for us, but on top of it. Okay. This is fine. Actually pretty cool with this. So we get to Vivien kill Adonis climb. And Vivien will probably survive. Yeah. No, fine Finality. We can't win a long game against them. They have Krasis and we don't. It is our goal to win a fast game. They also have counter spells, so resolving it is difficult. Alright, so hopefully they can't kill Vivien this turn. That's our goal. What card do I want to see do well? The cards that I play. I want to see all 75 cards that I play do really well in the tournament. Alright. We've untapped with a Vivien in play. Yeah, that's okay. Yes, a lot. The draw of his deck is Mortify. Mortify is particularly good. So it's our Guardians versus their Guardians, but we have a Vivien every turn. Ooh, Johnny's pretty good too. Alright. Shalai is nice. Walker's also nice. We could reanimate a Walker, play a Walker, and then Jadelight. Interesting. Shalai is definitely game winning, but it has to resolve and then not be killed. So, alright, let's take the Shalai. Like, now I know we have it, obviously. Ajani and Jadelight. They counter Ajani, that's great. Alright, I'm going to minus on Wildgrowth Walker, and I'm going to play a Jadelight Ranger and see what they do. Put more stuff in play. Keep making land drops. Keep grinding. Unfortunately, again, this is... They've definitely navigated themselves into a board state that's good for them. Sure. That's fine by me. Sure. We don't want a plus on Growth Chamber Guardians. We're not in a rush. We want to have, I'd rather have a 4/4 than a 3/3. So,
Melvin.
thanks for following, everyone. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. What? I mean, okay, I guess. I mean, unfortunately, our opponent's deck is just much better suited for these mid-range mirrors. Yeah, I mean, okay, sure. It's a very stupid card. Walker, Jadelight. We can like gain them. We can still maybe come back in this game. Walker Jadelight is good. We're gaining 9. Alright, I'll put Jadelight on top. also just play Knight of Autumn and gain 4 life. Knight blocks a lot of things pretty well. Yeah, I like that better. Branchwalker's more mana efficient next turn. So we're at 13. Probably going to River's Rebuke us again. That'd be funny. Again, I think our deck is much better against aggressive decks. Whereas, I don't know how these Bant decks can handle an aggressive deck. You're just playing Adonis Climb and like O2s, you know, like, and Frilled Mystic. I feel like these decks just get run over by mono red or white aggro, things of that nature. So that's my concern. Whereas our deck is actually really good. It's like really good against aggressive decks. So it's sort of like what do you want to be good and bad against, you know? If week one's all about mono red and aggro, then I think that our deck is better. If it's all about Hydroid Krasis, our opponent's deck is better. And sure. Seems pretty good for us. They have ways to pump their creatures or something. You know, this deck looks great for us. So I mean, incongruity. Oh, this is the back half of the Ancient Stirrings. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Still not super upset about that. Like, and they're almost out of cards too. I think they're out of cards now. This is great. So the race is on. We need to kill them before they draw Hydroid Krasis. I mean, it exiles the card too. Why does it exile the card? I guess it like transforms into it. It's the only way to do that. Okay. So we're at 10, and we need to kill them. So Shalai seems to be the person for the job for that. So I'd like to go Branchwalker, Jadelight, Shalai, but I gotta get some more lands up in here. Yeah. So let's Jadelight first. Just try and find a land. Graveyard. Scrybug, graveyard. So now if I Shalai, there's 2 4/4s in play. That's a lot of 4/4s. I don't think I can risk playing. I can't just play Shalai. I had to hit a land there. We're gonna play Branchwalker and hopefully hit a land, and then play Shalai. And if you don't hit a land, we'll just play a Growth Chamber Guardian, and we'll just keep trading off and trying to build to a point where we can play Shalai and kill them with it. So I'd like a land here. Sweet. Now I play Shalai, and I think we're like ahead. As long as they don't draw Hydroid Krasis. I guess a Deputy would be bad too, but... yeah, I mean... make them pump that. We're taking some damage here for sure, but... actually, let's put this here. Make them spend all their mana. This is 3. But they have 5. They don't have mana to pump both, actually. I could just go like... no, then I'm going to lose something for nothing. If I put the Branchwalker here, and I put the Lizard here, they have to decide which one they want to pump. So one will die, and then one of my creatures will die. I might bet have it a straight trade. And they gotta pump this Guardian too. So they gotta pump Guardian and Guardian in this case. They gotta pump Guardian and Guardian, and then this is gonna die. Yeah, I'm cool with this. Or they pump the big thing and then their things die. I like this a lot. Sure. So the Druid is dead. My Frog is dead. It's fine. They got nothing still. And they have a 4/4 and a 3/3 and we're at 7. And it's Temple Garden. So what's Ajani Bear plus? Yeah. That's good. Might have blown their load a little too early on that River's Rebuke. We even have more. Jeez. I thought we were out. Alright. I mean... No Hydroid Krasis, please. God damn it. They're so lucky. Alright, we're still in the game. We got Vivien. Kill it. Just pump. I'm going to make this Guardian a 4/4. Just pump that and... I get a 4/4 can attack, actually. Attacking is good. We are interested in attacking for sure. This is only an attack for 9. And then we'll have a bunch of blockers. Alright, don't River's Rebuke or play another Krasis. Yes. Okay. That was a match, right? Whew. Alright. We had to play well to beat Bant twice, but we did. Put a line of pump with Shalai. What does that do? I'll show more bodies in play. Just kill him next turn. Oh, they can't River's Rebuke. It's funny. X-proof. All right, cool. So yeah, I think his deck's pretty good. I'm concerned with Hydroid Krasis, but it's aggressive enough where you can kind of just kill them. The Planeswalkers are really good. I don't know if there's a good sideboard answer to Krasis, honestly, but I do like this deck a lot. I went 3-2 with it last night. We're 4-1 today. The deck's good. Killing enchantments is really important. Planeswalkers are good. Lyra is good against aggro decks. Again, it's hard to know what the format's going to look like. But yeah, deck's sweet. So, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you sub on there. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. Of course, YouTubers, I'll see you fine folks later. Check out all my other videos on YouTube, alright? There's tons of stuff on there. Bronze to Mythic, new decks, new standard, you name it. Alright, check it out, YouTube. See you fine folks later.